Hello! In this video, we are going to see whether this 3-year-old iPad Pro 10.5-inch is still good in 2020. First off, let's talk about the Retina display. It's gorgeous. It has the 120Hz refresh rate, which makes scrolling buttery smooth. Its resolution is of 2224 by 1668 and has a 2634 ppi pixel density. It has P3 color gamut, so colors on this display look as good as real life, if not better. The panel is also fused to the glass, so when you touch it, you feel like you're touching the LCD, but you aren't. As a last feature, it has True Tone, which adjusts the color temperatures depending on the ambient light and colors of the place where you're using the iPad. So now, let's talk about the design of this iPad. It comes in 4 colors, in which space gray, silver, gold, and rose gold. The gold color in this model is still the old one, the one that you would find in iPhone 7s and below, and I really love it. Speaking of the front, this is an older design. It has Touch ID and a square display, but the bezels are the thinnest ever on a non-borderless iPad, so it doesn't look too old. The aluminum housing is rounded, and in my opinion, it's really comfortable to hold. The whole thing is 6.1mm thin, so under some big force it can bend. But what about the internals of this iPad Pro? It's rocking the A10X, which is still crazy fast today, and it's perfect for heavy video editing on LumaFusion or photo editing with the Apple Pencil. It also has 4GB of RAM, so it won't struggle to keep some apps open. So this iPad is still a beast performance-wise. If you want this iPad to consume media, we've already talked about the display, but speakers are also important. This iPad has 4 stereo speakers which automatically adjust depending on how you are holding the iPad. Not only these are extremely nice, but I can't even describe how good the sound is. The battery life isn't anything special, but it can guarantee you more than 6 hours of YouTube or any kind of video streaming. I'm also going to talk about the cameras, although I pretty much never use my iPad to take pictures. The rear-facing camera is the same one you can find in the iPhone 7, so it's a 12MP that can record 4K 30fps videos with OIS, so the camera is physically stabilized. The front-facing camera, which is more important as you may use it for video conferencing, is a 7MP which can go up to Full HD video recording. The base configuration gives you 64GB of storage, which for me is more than enough, but if you want to get more, there is the 256GB or 512GB models, all upgradable to the Wi-Fi plus cellular. And for extra accessories, it supports the 1st gen Apple Pencil and the Smart Keyboard, which makes this a real pro machine. And now, let's talk about the price. The base configuration only costs around $300, which is a steal considering that for this price you can get a 32GB 8th gen iPad which has only half the storage. So I think this iPad is really worth it, especially for the price. I'm sure that if you buy it, you won't be disappointed. It has a stunning display, good performance and internals, a lot of storage, and it's perfect for video conferencing and school. So let me know in the comments if you don't agree with what I've said and why. Bye!